Good morning. I told Jeff I'd do a little progress report, so this is the entrance to our little house. On the side here is a recycling shed, or a cupboard if you will. And this is the wood shed. Holds enough wood to last till approximately 2097, given that we use wood about once every few years. This is the little path. It looks more like a road because my dad drives his golf cart down here, which is about the only kind of vehicle on the island. He's getting a little older. So now we're coming into our little property. Over here, and there is a cellar. It is a hefty rock establishment which does not freeze in the winter, so we can store batteries and paint and other things in there over the winter. And it keeps everything cool, so we're not reliant on the fridge if we don't want to be. Here is a storage shed and the outhouse. The bicycle, which is our mode of transport if we need to travel across land. The workshop, our oak tree, which we're very proud of. It almost died a few years ago, but we managed to save it because we realized that the land is so marginal that it wasn't getting enough nutrition, and we now give it some fertilizer every year. This is the little guest house and the laundry. This contraption in the middle here is actually the old wood stove, which is standing on top of the area where our well comes in. The well is drilled down into the rock there. The guest house, the front of the house, or the back depending on how you see it, and over those barrels are what we use to collect water for the hot tub. They're standing there ready to be cleaned for next year. The little extension there is where our water system, filtration system lives. Now we're coming into what has become a construction zone. So this is where we spend most of our time. This is the back door. And the living room where right now the curtains are drawn because it's very sunny. This is the deck that we built last year. Very proud of the fact that we've really contoured it along the rock and out towards the barbecue that we put in last year, and you get the view from the deck in the background there. Over here is the hot tub, very important, and the view in towards the bay. There's my boat. Right at the very end of the bay here is where my dad and my cousin live. The far dock you can see there. We are flying the flag. We do so every day. Sometimes the US flag, sometimes the Swedish flag, sometimes the Australian flag. And even though it is Bastille Day today, I don't have a French flag, and it happens to be the birthday of Crown Princess Victoria. There's my boat. There's the speedy little boat. And over here is the little rowboat with the electric motor that we use to go to the store. My neighbor's dock in the background. And our little boat shed where we keep life jackets and other things. It has a ferocious lean on it, but I believe it's going to stand for a few more years. Now, heading to the construction zone again. As you can see, the weather is stunning. temperature is approximately 80 or 85, I would guess. There's Helen painting, and this is going to be the dock. I'm in the middle of putting out some poles here that are going to support a little extension. These are the beams. Those beams are better than 1 foot by 6 inches, and took quite a bit of moving. And over here, in the distance, you'll see the pile that was the old dock. We moved the beams out on top of the old dock, and then we demolished it underneath so that the beams fell down in place on the cement plinths. And this is the view from the front of the house. Right now there are no boats, but on any given day you're likely to find some boats out here. And that is where I'm spending my time just for the next few weeks.